morning. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow with fearlesswomenatwork.com. Before I get going this morning, I have a day packed with sessions with clients, introduction sessions for a major leadership event that I'm hosting with my client and partner, and preparing for this magnificent deep dive that we are doing in a couple of weeks. I'm also preparing for another presentation that I'm giving to one of my clients, a big pharmaceutical company, and I will be training over 7,000 women and people that are in the network, one of the resource networks for this particular company. So as you can imagine, I'm also in the middle of planning my retreat, which will take place in November of this year, and it's available at fearlesswomenatwork.org. So I have quite a few things on my plate, and so what I want to do this morning in this video is share with you how I go about managing multiple things that all have high priority. The first thing that I do is get coached. So yesterday, I had a session with my coach. Yes, coaches have coaches because we also need to reset. We need a person who can help us expand our emotional intelligence, our self-awareness, our self-management, our relationship management, and our social awareness. So I coach for about an hour with my coach, who is fabulous, and I felt much more expansive once we were done. I felt like there was 100 pounds of stuff that was lifted from my shoulders. So that's the first thing that I do. I get support. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm also seeking additional support for administrative tasks. So things that I used to do myself, I am now outsourcing. And the key there is to make sure that there's great communication between you and the person that is supporting you, and that there's a clear understanding about the deadlines and how you need to be supported so that they can do the best job that they can, and then that you give them feedback as you work together. So those are two ways. The third way that I manage this is to connect, right, and align. Where do I want to be and where am I now? And then what is the gap? So for example, for each of these 3 events that I'm hosting, that I'm working on, that I'm partnering with different clients, I am very clear on what is it that I need to do for each one of them. So I'm a visual person, so I love using huge Post-it boards. And then I take that Post-it board and I use stickies that I can move around as different activities, milestones need to be reached and done. And that helps me stay nimble. It helps me get organized so that not everything is in my head, but I have a visual of what the work to be done looks like. So I hope these 3 strategies helped you get support from somebody who can provide a sounding board, who can help you do a brain dump, and who can help reset your perspective. The second one is get support when it comes to doing the actual tasks that need to be done and delegate to those people, making sure that you can trust the relationship, you can trust the quality of the output, and then pivot as you go along. If things aren't working, communicate what's not working and communicate what's working really well. And lastly, just be very clear on the work to be done and write things down, whether it's on the way that I described or whether it's in your own way. Make sure that you have things outlined, because that's when you'll know if you're missing something. As you go through your strategy of how you're going to get it done, you'll discover if you are missing something. So this is a little bit of a longer video. I thought I'll give you a window into what's going on with me and my business, and I hope this can help you as you are plowing through your work and your business and your career. So if this is something that helps you, leave me a comment. I love to reply. And you can reach me at fearlesswomenatwork.com. I'll talk to you soon.